Where is this son of a bitch?
Bender's out with a search party.
What's the damage?
Back security corridor's all blocked off. Equipment's on its way. Excuse me, sir. They've located him. We've sent an ambulance, sir.
Where?
River Road, about 300 yards.
Take me to the River Road. Haul ass!
Here's his ID. Here's what else he had on him. Computer tape. Got a lot of answers out of that slot machine.
Did you get a look at his face?
What face? I'll tell you one thing, I'm no plastic surgeon, but if I were, I sure as hell wouldn't take the job.
Well, he should have run faster. Whoever paid him to pick that computer's brain might try to shut us off before he can open it. Could make the play between here and the hospital. Anybody tries.
All right, let's move it. Move out!
Nicole Devon. This house belongs to her. Verified. Family summer place, left to her last year. Mother and father killed on the freeway, same week her husband filed for divorce. Nothing yet to establish a prior connection with Wells.
Coincidence?
Possible.
Yeah. Mrs. Devon? Mrs. Devon?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Tuxan, she's out. I sedated her.
Great.
She was coming apart at the seams.
Get her over to the hospital, max security, no visitors, no phone.
Registered as?
Just to the government.
Step aside, Sergeant.
I'm sorry, sir. Those are my orders. Nobody beyond this point. No exceptions.
Getting to be a novelty, a soldier who doesn't disobey orders.
Incredible.
Tuxan! Tuxan! Yeah. Tuxan!
Mr. Gossage?
Would you mind telling your man here exactly who we are?
Delighted. General Hackett, Air Force co-director of this project. Mr. Frank Gossage, civilian director of this project. Carl Mosley, public relations director. Sergeant Zabrinski.
Fine, fine. Now that we're all pals, perhaps you'll direct the sergeant to let us pass.
Can't do that, General. He's under orders to shoot any unauthorized person who attempts to cross this line.
Unauthorized? Who the hell gave such orders?
I did.
Then rescind them.
I'm not ready for that. You could back off a bit, Sergeant. Up here at earshot.
Yes, sir.
Now, Tuxan, you don't really mean to interfere with an Air Force general and the civilian head of this entire project in the performance of their duties.
Yes, I do, until I release this area.
Well, kind of takes care of that, doesn't it, General?
This whole thing never would have happened if the Air Force had been in control from the beginning without a lot of damn civilian crap.
It began with suspense. It was my conception. Senator Stanton fought for the appropriation, and I personally selected the staff.
And you blew it. You both did. Or I wouldn't be here.
I think I'm going to have to talk to your superiors, Tuxan.
Sorry, General. I talked to them, but they only talk to God.
Tuxan.
So you take the responsibility for the investigation, right? I mean, just so we get this all straight. For the record.
For the record, yes, I take full responsibility.
Okay.
Now that that's out of the way, let's deal with my problem. The press, radio, television. They'll be on me like ants on a pear. What can I tell them?
No comment.
That'll hold them for about 2 seconds.
Like you say, that's your problem.
Well, you can at least tell us what you've got so far.
7 bodies. 1 breathing. The other 6 were incinerated. Charcoal. We'll never know which part belongs to which. But the components add up to 6.
The 7th?
They're sewing them back together, so he can tell us how he did that.
You think he set the explosion?
I know it. We caught him with his pockets full. Stuff he could sell for any price to any power in the world. He robbed that computer blind before he blew it up.
Who is he?
John Wells. One of your hand-picked personnel.
And Shaw.
Get some shots at the computer console. The tunnels are clear.
Right. Tuxan, just a minute. I selected key personnel. Roger Biddle was in charge of computer data. Wells was his man.
7 minutes before the blast, I talked to Bidoff. Yes, gentlemen. I tapped my own phone, too.
Yes, I have to see you, Tuxan, as soon as possible. About Wells. One of our computer technicians on Galaxy Probe. I can't. Not now, but Wells isn't one of us.
Wells must have walked in at that minute. End of talk. End of Bidoff. End of project.
That was Biddle's voice, all right.
Mm-hmm.
My God, what a terrible thing.
I was on my way here when the lid blew off.
This John Wells, he's a man with impeccable credentials.
Impeccable credentials. Qualification, clearances, impeccable. Forgeries.
You're saying that everything we know about this man
His faults, pure and simple. By documents, we couldn't prove he was alive before January 17th.
the day he began here.
The day he began here.
Tuxan. Picked up an awful lot of information in a hurry. How much of it can I use?
Not word 1, it's classified. Anything you release clears through me first.
You better give me some help, my friend. Something official sounding. Fact, fantasy, science fiction, I don't care. Just so it makes sense and I can release it within an hour, maximum.
All right, climb in. Zabrinski!
Yes, sir.
Business as usual.
It's not gonna work.
No?
No way. It's a very nervous world we're living in. People want straight answers. So, the gas stoves and water heaters blow up from causes unknown. Not an entire research computer complex, and everybody knows it.
Nevertheless, that's your story.
Okay. But what if, Mrs. What's her name?
Devin.
Devin. What if Mrs. Devin decides to give her version of the story to the press?
I'll tell you after I've heard it.
Tell you what, I'll tape it and we'll go over it later.
You can't get in hospital max security. Your card won't work.
You're taking away my AAA clearance?
Nobody gets in but top medical and me.
You reprogram the hospital card X?
Yes. Feeling better, Mrs. Devon?
No, I'm not feeling better. I feel very confused and very edgy. What's going on? What am I doing here?
How long have you known this man?
I've never seen him before.
Oh, you saw him last night. He came to your house.
This is the man?
You don't recognize him?
He had no face. He was nothing but blood. That's a man. What I saw last night wasn't even human.
But I'm sure you knew. You must have known it was a man.
I didn't know. He could have been anything. He could have been from outer space.
That's what you thought, that he was from outer space?
Yes, I suppose I knew he was a man.
This man?
No. Who are you people? Why do you all insist I knew him before?
Because he came to your house last night. The first night you were there. Suddenly you show up and then he appears. That's a coincidence? Were you expecting him, Mrs. Devon? Was he supposed to bring you something?
No. He was hurt. He came from God knows where. For help, I suppose. I ran. I was frightened and I ran.
From God knows where. You heard the explosion at Groundstar and you couldn't guess where it came from.
I didn't know about this place. I didn't even know it was here.
Mrs. Devon, a space project this close and you didn't know it was here.
It wasn't. Not the last time. Don't you understand? I haven't been here in 3 years.
Then why last night? Summer's a long way off.
I've already told one of your people, Mr.
Tuxan.
This hasn't been the best of years for me. I just wanted to get some peace and quiet. I just wanted to get things together. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Thanks. Well, is that it?
You may put on your shoes.
I want you to get a hold of Senator Stanton and Hackett. Now give them the official line and tell them not to go into business for themselves. Ah, he's got the place sealed off like a plague area. Incommunicado's a good word for it. Ah, I can't even get in myself. Well, listen, I'll have to talk to you later.
Carl Mosley, Mrs. Devon, how would you like to do your country a service and take the lady home?
Pleasure. Only I don't have a car. I came with you.
Car's waiting for you downstairs. Thanks for the help, Miss Devon.
Yeah.
How soon can I talk to him?
Talk to him. He's in one piece, and that's about all. His jaws are wired. He may be able to grunt for you in a couple of days. Maybe.
How about a couple of hours?
He's barely alive, Mr. Texan. May not survive.
Okay. Before he dies, he talks or grunts.
It's funny. I've loved this place all my life. Now I can't wait to be rid of it.
Hey, listen. If you'd rather, I'll take you to a hotel. Out to dinner.
Thanks anyway. Why don't you come in and have some wine?
Love to.
Go on in the living room. I'll get the glasses. I can't offer you anything else. The cupboards are bare. The house has been closed up for almost a year.
Hey, would you like some friendly advice?
Sure.
I don't know how much you told Tuxan. If you're holding anything back, I'd give it a second thought. Tuxan's a bastard. Headhunter with a one-track mind. He's smart, he's devious, and he's rough. Very, very rough.
And you?
Me? I'm sort of a governmental disc jockey. I sell dreams to the public, feed lies to the press, get hooked on very attractive, vulnerable ladies.
Thank you for the advice. But I haven't anything more to tell Mr. Tuxan. I think he's convinced.
Don't believe it.
Then why did he release me?
Well, maybe he felt that congenial companionship would get better results than heavy-handed harassment.
Then you do work for him.
No, I don't. But you don't think we were really alone in that car, do you?
I don't believe that.
No. Well, he didn't have time to rig the house. But were I you, I'd be very, very careful about what phone calls I made in the future. It's no time for games.
Anything at all, Senator, on the explosion? Pretty close, sir. Not now, gentlemen.
Carl, these men need information. This has been a tragedy.
The medium has been cut out of the entire project since the explosion.
Well, that's
Yes,
a
that's
48-hour
been
news
most
blackout. Now, that's a 48-hour blackout, sir. Can you tell us anything about the project without violating security?
I'm sorry, no comment.
Senator, one question. You sponsored the appropriations bill for Groundstar. You
Yes, I
fought
certainly
for
did.
its location here in the state.
Yes.
Is it gone forever? Well, in view of the time lost, Senator, will there be other aerospace vendors taking over?
Oh, now, just a second. I can't answer that. I want you to know that I intend to fight for funds to reestablish Groundstar in this state on that same site. Thank you.
Senator, one more question. If the House doesn't approve your program, where do you intend to get the money?
No.
Has he talked?
Tuxan hasn't come out. He's been with them most of the last 24 hours.
Senator, could I ask you?
At least Wells is still alive.
Oh, yes, Frank. Yes. You may yet find out who your trusted employee is.
All right, there was a breach in our security, but you share the responsibility. And if it comes to proving negligence, we'll have a go around on that, too.
Now, gentlemen, please. There's no question of that. Even Tuxan will admit that the man's credentials, even though they were forgeries, would have fooled anyone.
The son of a bitch can't even remember his name.
You mean he won't remember?
I mean he can't. Concussive shock, traumatic amnesia. Authentic, the doctors say.
You're saying he may never remember?
That would be too convenient, Mr. Gossage, for someone.
Someone? What does that mean, someone? Someone higher up?
Did I say higher up, Senator? He is high up, and I am sure.
You sound as if you know who it is already.
All I need is proof, General. And I'll get it out of Wells if I have to dig it out of his head, piece by piece. Know this man? Know this man, 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 know this man.
I don't remember. I don't know.
You don't recognize this man.
Who the hell are you?
No, you don't remember me.
Oh, yeah. I remember you, Tuxan. You in this room. The wheels under me, back and forth. This room, and the other room, where they cut and slice, the smell.
One more time, Wells. Who is this man?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Until you tell me.
I don't know. I don't remember if I've ever seen that face before.
You know damn well it's the face you're wearing under those bandages. Devon. Nicole Devon. Mrs. Nicole Devon.
I don't know.
You ran right to her house.
No.
And you don't know.
It means nothing.
Liar.
Don't play that again.
Wells isn't one of us.
One of the 6 men you killed.
Lest we forget. Wells isn't one of us.
All right. Not one of us. Then what is he? Who is Wells?
You are. This is your picture. It's you. Better be. It's all the doctors had. Put you back together again.
What if it isn't a picture of me?
It's your identification. It was found in your possession.
That doesn't make it mine. What if I'm one of the others? Can you prove that I'm not?
I don't have to prove anything. And you had better pray to God I don't believe you've lost your memory. I've only kept you alive this long so you could tell me who you're working for. If I didn't think you could do that, I wouldn't have to keep you alive.
To keep me alive. You could make that decision. Tuxan.
Tuxan.
Who are you?
I don't remember.
This is probably the last time we'll be doing this, Mr. Wells. From now on, you stay unwrapped. Well, you've seen this face of yours in various stages of completion. You should be getting used to it by now. It's getting used to you.
I still don't know it.
It's your face, Wells.
It isn't even the face in the picture.
It'll be closer when the sutures are out, the scars heal, and the swelling gone. But there will always be differences. Sections of the bone had to be restructured synthetically. A lot of it was guesswork.
I don't recognize it. I don't like it.
It'll grow on you.
Poemi. Povriskami. Tisnevi. Tisnevi. Marika. Povriskami. Marika. 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 Tisnevi.
There it is again. What did you say?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
Mr. Tuxan. Will you believe it? The man's memory is gone. He has no memory.
He's making sounds. That means something.
Loss of voice doesn't necessarily go hand in hand with loss of memory.
Is that a fact?
Believe me, it's gone, wiped out. Pedithol couldn't bring it back. Electroshock couldn't do it.
Try it again. Electroshock.
Get it over with, Tuxan!
Not a chance. I want you alive till you remember who you were working for.
I want to remember. I have no memory. Nothing.
You've got somebody somewhere. The others. The ones you were working for.
The enemy? Them? Well, I don't know who they are. Maybe you're the enemy.
Know this man?
I've never seen him before.
Roger Bidoff, the man that hired you.
Then let me speak to him. Maybe he'll recognize me. Tell me who I am.
He's dead. One of the 6 you killed. Know her? Look at it. Read it.
Nicole Devon, 16923 Karen Way, apartment 706, Bayshore!
I don't understand. Why can't I talk to her?
What for? You said you didn't know her.
She saw me first after the explosion. Maybe she could tell me who I am.
I'm satisfied as to who you are.
You're satisfied, Tuxan? That's something new.
What I want to know is who are the others, the ones you were working for.
Are you afraid if I see her, I may remember something?
You've got all you can handle with amnesia. I wouldn't try for paranoia.
You rotten bastard!
Keep your distance. This might be execution day.
Without a trial.
Without a memory. I'm about all the trial you'll ever get. You're mine. My case. My disposition. Is he alive?
No.
What happened?
Strangled with this.
What's his name?
Dr. Smollett. His pockets were empty.
No security pass?
No.
If I'd wanted him dead, I'd have killed him myself.
Who is he?
You tell me.
Tell you what? I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
You don't know. You don't remember. Well, I don't buy that. Neither did he. There's just one difference between us. I'm trying to get you to talk. He's trying to shut you up. Think about it.
I can't. I can't tell you anything. I can't.
Get him out of here.
What's going on? Where are you taking me now? Tell me.
You wouldn't want me to spoil the surprise?
Morning, Wells. You'll be happy to know that this is our last day together. I'm giving up on you.
Have you decided to kill me?
After saving your life? No. But I am going to send you away somewhere your friends can't drop in.
Prison.
More like your own private hole in the ground. I'm going to drop you in and slam the lid.
And I'll never know why or who I am?
Who knows? Maybe it'll come back to you. In a year, 5 years, 10 years, however long it takes. At least you'll be alive. Sewn away. You could say I was doing you a big favor.
I'd rather be dead. Tuxan!
So long, Wells.
Hey, man, you play for real. Oh, shit, I think I got me a couple of busted ribs.
Have you got him?
Yeah. Yeah, I got him.
Christ, Tuxan, I don't believe it. How?
How would I know? He took an invisible pill and disappeared, okay?
Sure.
But don't make a big thing out of it. Sole survivor explosion, turns up missing. Doctor's concerned about his fragile condition, the usual garbage.
Anyone seeing him, report him to hospital authorities. That's all. Everything else stays classified, okay?
Got it.
Well, hop to it, Mosley. I want his ass back.
To all wire services for immediate release. John Wells, sole survivor of the devastating explosion at the government's Groundstar project, was found missing from his bed this morning in the government's maximum security ward. Wells, a specialist in computer technology for the ultra-secret Space Science Research Center, has been under treatment for 5 months since his near-fatal injury in the disastrous explosion that destroyed the laboratory. His disappearance is causing considerable concern among Groundstar authorities.
Hello?
Are you all right, Mrs. Devon?
I don't know. Who is this?
I'm sitting in the car across the street. I saw your lights go on.
Who is this?
Mr. Henshaw, I'm here for Mr. Tuxan.
What do you want?
Nothing to be concerned about. I'm just here for your protection. Mr. Tuxan.
Listen, tell Mr. Tuxan to leave me alone. I don't like being watched and I don't like being followed.
We'll try not to be obvious, Mrs. Devon.
Go to hell.
Lady, I'm more afraid of being caught than you are of me. If you make a sound, I'll kill you. I don't want to hurt you, but I can't be caught. If I take my hand away, you won't make a sound. And you won't try to attract his attention. Please don't make me hurt you.
What do you want?
An identity.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want you to tell me who I am. You remember, you know me. Who am I?
You're John Wells.
All right, John Wells it is. Who is he? Tell me about him.
That's all.
He meant something to you.
I don't know anything else.
I don't believe you. I wasn't born 5 months ago. You must know something about me.
I don't know. Please. You're hurting me. Please.
I'm sorry.
Could I get some ice? It really hurts. I'm not going to scream or anything.
did you come here? Why me?
They said they found me in your house after the explosion. That's all I have to go on.
You don't remember being there?
I'm a blank, Mrs. Devon. Haven't they told you that?
Who? Who would have told me?
Whoever they are, Tuxan, the doctors, the guards, all of them.
Well, I've met Mr. Tuxan, but he doesn't exactly confide in me. I'm not one of his people.
And the man in the car?
My protection. Unsolicited.
Or my executioner? Also unsolicited. Even though I have it coming to me if what they say is true. They say I've killed 6 men, and that frightens me. Somehow I've got to know. That night when I came to your place, was it the first time or had I been there before?
I honestly don't know.
I was hoping you could tell me if this was the face I had before they fixed it.
I only know it's an improvement.
Hey, how'd you figure he'd be going to her place? After you planted the bug?
I didn't. But he had to go someplace. And I've had her under standard audio surveillance since the first night.
Yeah, but I thought you were satisfied there was no connection between the two.
Well, now there is.
Punch players usually die broke. You lucked out, Mr. Tuxan.
Luck my ass. If I had my way, there'd be a bug in every bedroom in the country.
Hey, how many bugs would it take to make an epidemic?
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I think you are.
How did you find me here?
I've seen your ID card every day for months.
I've got to get out of here.
Where will you go?
I don't know. Anywhere. I just don't want to be caught and killed for something I don't remember doing.
But how do you feel?
What do you mean?
Could you have killed those men? Do you feel guilty?
Funny, they never asked me that.
Do you?
No.
Stay here.
I can't.
Stay tonight, anyway. You need a place. You can't make it alone.
If I could have something to eat.
Sit down before you fall down.
I've got plenty of soup. Can make you an omelet with either ham or bacon.
Wells isn't one of us.
It's all right.
Puemi. Povriscame. Tis nevi. Puemi. Povriscame.
Henshaw, they're going to sleep.
My protection seems to be gone this morning. Please, just don't ask where am I. Listen, I know your secret. You're a closet Greek.
A what?
You speak Greek in your sleep.
Greek?
Well, it's Greek to me.
You mean it's just some language you haven't heard before?
No, I know a few words. You know, restaurant Greek. Efaristo?
Parakalo.
See, you know a few words, too.
Anika inatolario ya kate lexi puxero ta imono ikatomeriokos.
What was that?
I said, if I had $1 for every word I know, I'd be a millionaire. Hey, I do speak Greek. Of course, that's what it is, the ruins of a Greek temple.
What?
Something I see. A ruin at the top of a hill and children laughing somewhere. I always thought it was a dream, but...
It's a memory.
You think so?
Anything happening?
Yeah. I think your boss, Gossage, is going through the change. What's he in such a big sweat about?
Paranoia. It does things to his glands. You heard anything about Wells?
Mm-mm.
Hang in there, Tuxan. He's bound to show up.
Bank on it. Oh, by the way, how are you and Mrs. Devon doing?
We're not.
I thought it had the makings of a great romance.
You know, so did I. Then Wells skipped out.
What's he got to do with it?
Well, under the circumstances, I didn't think the lady would be exactly starving for companionship. Knowing you.
Got something to hide?
Not at all. I just work better in private, old buddy.
Good luck.
Mr. Tuxan is here.
Send him in.
You can go in now.
And stay on the line.
Yes, sir.
What's the trouble?
I've asked my secretary to stay on the line. Would you see what you can hear?
Heavy breathing.
What else do you hear? Clicks? Hollow, metallic clicks?
Mice.
Who told you to tap my telephone? General Hackett?
No.
You took it upon yourself. Mr. Tuxan, I am not under suspicion as a security risk. I am in charge here. Do you understand that? I am in charge.
Most people in such a secure position don't have to talk themselves into it.
Now you listen to me. I created this project. I know every aspect of its research. I am not about to sell space probe secrets to the enemy.
You couldn't sell space probe secrets for 2 kopecks in front of the Kremlin if you had a pushcart full of them. The miniaturized fuel system, that's where the money is. That's what the computer was working on. That's what Wells was selling. Are you in charge, Mr. Gossage? You don't seem to know what you've got here, or do you?
I want that tap taken off my telephone.
There's a dime. Use a phone booth.
Get me Senator Stanton.
So while you harass me and General Hackett and Frank Gossage and God knows how many others, you allow Wells, this traitor, this saboteur, to escape?
I can get him back.
Unless somebody kills him before you get to him.
Oh, I didn't think anyone would be foolish enough to do that.
They tried it the other night.
Because he was my prisoner. He could have implicated his friends if he talked. That they didn't want. Now it's different. He's loose. The tape with the essential data on the mini fuel system was in his pocket when he blew the computer. He didn't have time to deliver it. But he knows what's on that tape. What they want now is what's locked up in his head.
But he can't remember. You said yourself his mind is a complete blank.
True. It was. But it could come back to him any time. Thanks for the tennis, Senator.
Hello?
Hello, Nicole. Carl Mosley, remember?
Yes, of course.
Listen, I'm not catching you at a bad time, am I?
No, not at all. How are you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I had kind of a gloomy day, and
I was wondering if you'd take me out and cheer me up.
Well, I feel fine ordinarily. But I'm afraid...
That's okay. How about me taking you out and cheering you up?
No, really, I'd love to, but I've already made plans. In fact, I was on my way out the door when the phone rang. Could you give me a rain check?
Name it.
Call me next week. And we'll find a night.
great. I've really been wanting to see you again. What do you think about your friend from outer space?
My who?
Wells, you knew he escaped from the hospital ward, didn't you?
No, I didn't know. But thanks for telling me. It's just the sort of news I needed.
Hey, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry.
Me too. Listen, next week, huh? Bye.
First, she says I wasn't catching her at a bad time. Then she says she was practically out the door. Then she said she didn't know anything about Wells escaping. You know what I think, Charlie? I think the lady's a liar.
Where are you going?
I'm not going. We're going.
I've got a bad feeling they're closing in. Let's not be here when they do.
Thank you, Carl Mosley.
It'll be chilly at night, but there should be some things of Pete's that'll fit you.
Pete?
Pete and Judy Carpenter, old friends of mine. They've got a place at Rockshore that's just sitting empty while they're in Europe. I've used it before. It's all right, really.
Carpenter, Peter, location Rockshore. Move on and ensure.
Why do you lie for me? I might not be worth it.
Don't do that. What you feel is what you are.
I could be a monster.
Terrific. I always liked that story about the girl who takes a frog to bed and wakes up with a prince. My trouble is I'm always taking princes to bed and waking up with frogs.
I don't want to drag you into this mess.
John, you need me.
I'll manage alone.
You do. I can ask questions, get directions. I can help you to remember. Please.
Blind leading the blind.
Okay. We know I speak Greek. The columns, they're Greek. But who are the children? And that girl, the girl in the surf, who is she?
Well, as of now, she's going to be me. Let's find a beach and see if you can swim.
Today? You'll freeze. You're crazy.
No, you'll love it. Come on.
What's the matter? What is it?
The girl in the water. She's dead. I saw it.
You imagined it.
She is dead. I know it.
You know it?
Don't ask me how. There's something else I know for a fact.
What?
I'm afraid of the water. I'm afraid of drowning.
Come on, let's go back to the house. When Mrs. Devon buys the wine, money is no object. Special for you imported.
What is it?
Retsina. A resin wine. Very, very Greek. If you've never had it, you'll hate it. Pleasant memories.
I'll drink to that. Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I've had it. Yes, I like it.
What else?
I like it now. I like being here. Efaristo.
Paracalo. I know. You don't know if there's anybody else. Well, you're you and I'm me. I don't mean much to anybody anymore. My parents are gone. My husband is gone. All my people. Very powerful people. But you and me, we're here. Did you remember anything?
I don't remember being with a woman before.
Then it'll be like the first time. Now I know something more about you.
What?
You've been with a woman before.
Okay, a computer technician who can't add, but does speak Greek, and sees a girl in the ocean. I have a past, I have a life. Somewhere, somebody knows me. Someone I've worked with, or someone
you've loved.
One 1771. Date TSP. GS. That's got to be Groundstar. SPD. Space probe data, probably. AAA. AAA priority.
Where are you getting all that?
I'm reading it off my ID card. Tuxan showed it to me so many times, I can see it up there, projected. I still carry it with me. It's all I've got. Subject, Wells, J.D., John David. F17W, just a number. Clearance.
Stop that. I'm afraid.
Of what?
That you will remember.
This is a tape, of course. This is at 2300 hours last night. It's the fourth 24-hour period of standard visual surveillance.
And where's all this taking place?
In a bed.
We recognize the arena. Where is the bedroom?
Well, they don't have foghorns in the desert, so we can narrow it down that much.
Good ear, General.
We try.
Tuxan, you didn't get us here to watch a stag film. If you don't want to reveal his whereabouts, then what's the point of this?
Reassurance and rebuttal to some recurring doubts. As you can all see, Wells is alive, still under surveillance, still very much our prisoner.
Regardless of that, I resent having to watch it. I'm no voyeur.
I'm not either, but it is informative. He's remembering things.
Some things.
It's intolerable.
You don't have to stay, Mr. Gossage. Nothing important happens from this point on. They're going to go to sleep.
Aw. You gave away the ending.
All right. Now, suppose your hypothesis is correct, that somebody knows where he is, and will try to get him.
Then I get to them.
Unless they see you're trapped from a mile off and duck the bait, which, unless they're complete idiots, is exactly what they'll do.
Except for two things. One, what Wells has sealed up in his head is worth $50 to $100 million.
Who to? Russia? China?
Those are the buyers. These are the sellers. They'd sell it to anybody. If we got the money up, they'd sell it back to us.
And the second reason?
When Wells starts remembering, he can do some selling of his own. He can sell them to me. Sooner or later, we'll have to kill him.
You reduce life to such simple terms.
Henshaw, anything happening down there?
Yeah, he caught one.
Well, tell the dude he's doing a damn sight better than we are.
Everybody's got to eat.
Carpenter. Got it, let's go.
Well, I might not have been much of a fisherman, but I must have been one hell of a cook. Take a look at this beauty.
You didn't seem to mind the water as much today either.
No, I didn't, did I?
The occasion calls for wine.
Make it white.
Okay.
Hey, come and get it while it's hot, huh?
In a minute. A feast fit for a king. John! John! John!
think it was twin screws, but I'm not sure. I was too late. It took me the better part of 3 minutes from the time I heard her scream until I found her just standing here on the beach.
Where is he?
We haven't got him.
You're lying. You're the one he was running from. You're the bastard.
We are all bastards. The only difference is what kind of bastard. Ours or theirs. I'm one of ours. Would I be here if I had him?
I'm not going to help you find him.
And shall give me that spear. Now, they knocked him out with this. If they don't get what they want, they'll kill him.
They? You're the one who was going to drop him in a hole and cover it up.
He had to believe that. I was about to open a door. I had to be sure he'd take it. His escape was not an accident. I could have had him back any time I wanted him, day or night. I was using him. He's the cheese to bring out the rats. Well, the rats are out, and they've got him, and they will kill him.
I don't believe you.
Well, you're about to believe something. Bring her over here. Now, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Now, the lady doesn't believe we've been keeping tabs on Mr. Wells. I want you to tell her. Call her on the phone and tell her. 980-3270. Answer the phone.
You dirty son of a bitch! The only real thing I've got! And you had to make it ugly. Just like you. Isn't there any privacy for anybody?
To hell with privacy. Murders are planned in privacy. Sabotage, revolutions, they all begin in privacy. I'd put my own family, anyone, in a spotlight naked to protect this country.
And who decides when it's necessary?
I do.
Attaboy, John. Easy now. You know, it's a good thing for you. You got a hard head. Who are you? Who are we? You can drop it now. We're all on the same side.
All I remember on the beach, something hit me.
You're one of Tuxan's men.
Be calm. She's okay. You sure? Would I lie? You said Tuxan?
One of his men. We were following him. He led us to you.
And that's luck, John. Otherwise, right now, you'd be tucked away for good.
So you owe us, pal. In more ways than one.
No, the motor sound was deeper than that, like a big boat. Only the water's not deep enough here.
But it sounded powerful.
Yes.
Okay, you heard it. Shallow draft, a lot of horses. Let's find them.
Hey, don't be hostile.
What do you want from me?
What we paid for.
You paid me? For what?
In Switzerland, there is a bank account, of which only you know the number. Amnesia or not, no one is gonna forget he's got $400,000 tucked away.
I've got that kind of money.
You earned it.
You paid me to rob the computer bank?
It's coming back to you now.
totally beautiful job. All the way. All the way except for the touchdown. When we got that, we're home free. What was on the tape, John?
The tape.
You know you got the tape out. And you had to read it first. I mean, you don't have to hold anything back, lock anything out. You're not with Tuxan now. You're one of us.
Wells isn't one of us. Wells isn't one of us.
And it's true. All of it. I robbed the computer that all suspected. So I blew it up. Him along with it.
You're remembering good.
I was working for you?
With us. You, me, Charlie. We all work with the same man.
I don't know who you mean.
It's all right, you never did. You never will. But you do remember his money.
I don't remember him, his money, you, Charlie.
You better start remembering the tape.
Not a goddamn thing. Nothing.
I think Johnny's got some wild-ass notion of going into business for himself.
I tell you, I don't remember. If Tuxan couldn't get it out of me, nobody can.
Compared with this outfit, Tuxan is a pussycat.
Men there, Henshaw. I'm working over coordinates 63 to 66. Stay with me. Use your siren. Matt, circle over there.
You know, they say when a man is drowning, his whole life passes before his eyes. You know, we should be getting to that part where you're in the computer room, making that final readout. Not yet, huh? Prepare to submerge. Matter of fact, a man can drown in less than an inch of water.
I knew a man drowned in his bathtub.
Well, they say 80% of the fatal accidents in the home take place in the bathroom.
80%. Once there.
Yeah, but they wanted more.
Sawmill, by the lumber yard.
Okay.
Take her around again. I want another look at that boat. Nothing. Swing it around. Go over it again.
Come on, Johnny. Tie me now.
I'm about to let him.
Giving up?
He's not holding anything back. There's nothing there. Tuxan's had him brainwashed.
What do they do to him in that hospital?
Am I a doctor? Give him some more oxygen or something.
Yeah, I need a beer. There's still some on the boat.
All right, get it. You're one from me too, will you? Bring him around one more time and then 20 more minutes in the tub.
If you don't remember by then, he never will.
Yeah. All right, roll over, bub.
the shed.
Hold it! Drop the gun! That one's wiped out.
Mostly.
And a bitch.
Any sign of Wells?
None. We'll probably find his body, but this one's alive. He won't stand up the way Wells did. He'll tell me everything I want to know.
Central Communications holding for checkpoint sign-offs. All wings report secure. All stations report secure. All stations going manual. Switch over to Central Security Control. Panel frequency 420 Boston. Signal up. Alien alert.
I'll need these for a while, if it's all right.
No
Or I
problem.
could have copies made if you'd prefer.
Suit yourself either way.
Yes? All right. Excuse me, small emergency. Hello? Fine.
Drop it.
Who? No, go ahead.
Kick it over here. Real slow.
But has Wirt seen him? Hold a second. Would you like some more coffee? This could take a minute.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry, Ted. Go on. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I understand. I see.
Now open that door.
I don't have a key.
Don't waste my time.
Yes, that's correct. Well, yes, of course. All right, tell you what, have him processed right away. Well, we'll do what we can. Right. Thanks for filling me in. Goodbye. Forgive me. Back to Mr. Wells.
No alternatives. Damn little time, Doctor.
Well, certainly time enough to see what can be accomplished without a radical lobotomy. In my opinion, Mr. Tuxan, that's a last resort.
I'll go to the last resort first if I have to. I want the son of a bitch so he can't remember his name. Nothing.
Tuxan Chopper, clearance on.
Not his name, not his face, not even a dream.
The man may never remember anything again.
Report security F-26. 26 report to tower.
Tuxan.
Yeah?
Tuxan, this is Wells.
I want to give up.
To surrender?
Yes, but only to you. There's a lot I've got to say, but only to you.
Such as what?
I remember, Tuxan. I remember everything.
You do? Yes, I want to see you alone. I want you to come to me.
Where are you?
He's in non-max corridor 17.
He's mopped off scanners in corridor 17. Now call off the MPs unless you want some people killed. Clear the whole area.
Do it, Tuxan. I'm watching.
I'm sure you are.
Go ahead. Keep him going. We'll surround and wait before you get there.
Negative. I need him. He's mine. He's my only witness.
Tuxan!
Okay, Wells. Security tower, punch me up in the central speaker system. You're on, sir.
This is Tuxan, Code 3. All internal security to outer exits. Alien will be in communications booth. Leave me alone with him. Head security tape. Clear and secure outer exits. Alien not to leave alive. Unless I do.
All right, get moving, Tuxan.
Come to the glass booth on the balcony just ahead of you. And come alone.
Said you remembered everything.
Sure. Do you want to know the final phase, Tuxan? What was on the tape?
I know what's on it. I have the tape.
Yes, but you have to make it seem to come from me, not you, when it turned up in the marketplace.
That's why you let me escape. It was you, Tuxan. You're the one I was working for.
You remember that?
I remember all of it. Robbing the computer. Blowing it up.
Killing Biddulph and all the rest.
All that.
I remember you hammering at me so that I couldn't remember. So that to save my life, to save myself from drowning, nothing
could make me remember.
And I thank you for that.
You can if you have had remembered, he'd have died.
I want his memory wiped out blank like his fingerprints. If you can do that without lobotomy, okay.
We can, but there's a danger. The man may never remember anything again.
I don't give a damn what he remembers. I want him to forget everything. And that means up to and including tonight. Do you read me, Doctor? Nothing before that explosion.
If those orders are official, I'd like them in writing.
You know I don't work that way.
Well, you taught her, Tuxan. And she learned all your rules for survival. Always keep your ear on the other fellow's business.
And fight dirty in the clinch is okay. Good for Dr. Plover.
Open your coat.
I thought you wanted to give yourself up.
I got you up here to kill you.
Am I gonna know why?
After what you've just heard? Now you're mine, Tuxan. My case, my disposition. I decide if you live or die.
You can't get out alive, you know that.
I won't anyway. I've killed 6 men, remember?
Walk with me a few hundred feet, and I'll prove to you, you didn't kill those men.
You're trying to trick me. You're lying.
No. You've been lying. You don't remember anything, do you?
No. You did a perfect job. I still have no memory. But I can think. I still have a brain. You should have taken that too, Tuxan.
No. Because now you have to use it. Come on. I'll take you to your answer.
I'm warning you, Tuxan. I can put a bullet in you at any time.
Sure you can. That's the edge, and you've got it. But if you do, you'll never know. You'll kill me, you'll die for it, and you'll never know.
One sudden move.
No sudden moves.
Is Tuxan still inside?
Yeah, he sealed off the whole area.
Almost there. A few more steps and you'll know it all. There it is.
Where does it go?
Open the door.
You open it.
You guessed a lot of it. You were working for me. I did let you escape. I did make sure you couldn't remember. But you missed the most important thing. The important thing is, you're not Wells. This is Wells. At least that's what he called himself. We're keeping him frozen, still trying for a positive ID. He's the one that robbed the computer, blew it up, and killed the others. He died 10 minutes after surgery the next day. It's no good to me dead. I need one who was alive to get me to the others.
Where did I come from?
We ran a computer check on our personnel. We're going to alter the vocal cords, use plastic surgery to excuse the differences. We found a fare double in Athens working in our consulate. You were flown in the same day.
Athens?
Where you were born. Your parents were American, but you lived there until you were 6. 7 years ago, you went back there to join the State Department. Here's your passport.
Peter Bellamy. I don't recognize the face or the name.
Just as well. You have to live with the one I gave you.
Did you tell me what you were going to do to me?
You volunteered.
I don't believe it.
You said you had nothing to lose. The girl you were living with had died. You were swimming. She got a cramp. You tried to keep her afloat, but she got away from you and drowned. You believed it was your fault. You tried to kill yourself. When I got to you, you were all ready.
No, damn it. That could be Bellamy. What's the difference? A face, a name. I don't trust you. I don't trust myself. That's what you've done to me.
You did it to yourself when you volunteered.
So you took my memory.
I had to. I couldn't give you Wells' memory. I didn't know it. I couldn't take a chance you remember your own, so I had it removed.
What did it get you?
It got me the man I wanted, the one I suspected. The one I had to have absolute proof for. You don't just accuse a man like Stanton. You have to have it locked up 4 ways to hell and back.
Stanton?
United States Senator Douglas Bell Stanton. He was the enemy.
Tuxan!
What are you gonna do now?
What I came here to do? Your enemies don't scare me, Tuxan, not the way you do. You and your kind of power. When you can take a man's identity, his face, his mind, his memory, and use it for something you consider more important. That scares me. Nothing scares me more except the willingness to let you do it. I still don't know who I am. But I know who you are.
A man who took nothing from nothing. You've got something nobody in the world has. A chance to start over. Clean. Fresh. You want to blow that chance? I could care less. You had that one coming. Maybe a couple more. But it'd bust hell out of your hand. I don't think the lady'd like that. This is Tuxan, code 3. Alien is disarmed. Release him. Secure videotape. I'll check it tomorrow. Back to